the Atsu Tectone drama and how it affects Boycott Genshin and why it's a bit more important than you think. Okay, let's get straight into it. So, the drama's a mess. The drama's always been a mess. It just gets messier. So messy to the point where like, no one can really get an answer at this point. Atsu released a 43-page document. Listen guys, I don't have time to read a 43-page document. I had to skim through it. I actually had a bit of a funny skit planned out where I download the file because it's a privated file, you can't download it. I downloaded it. I threw it into ChatGPT and made it to explain it in Gen Z slang. I scrapped all of that because honestly, this drama doesn't really deserve that much of our attention. I don't mean that in a bad way. The bottom line, you can go forever going back and forth. The reason is, with YouTube drama, it's all he said, she said stuff. And it's very hard to get evidence for this stuff. And sometimes, in terms of the Atsu trying to defend himself by saying there's a lack of evidence, people did straight up come out and say, hey, Atsu said, we don't like you, you're not a good guy, so I avoided you. People have outright said that Atsu's words have negatively affected his relationship with other people when he didn't really do anything or do much. Now, everyone's covered that. There's no real new groundbreaking information about that. The reason I'm not that fussed anymore at this point, because bro spent a week of his life trying to make a 43-page document just trying to defend himself. It all just feels like damage control. If you look at a lot of the points that they say, you realize that, none of this would have happened if he kinda wasn't like that in the first place. So he's probably not feeling very good at the moment, but some other people were not feeling great for 3 years straight. So now he's desperately trying to create this document in order to save face and save his reputation. Personally, I don't care about Atsu. I don't watch his content. He's just not that interesting to me. I have nothing to say. It looks like damage control. It sounds like damage control. It probably is damage control. And also the thing that takes the cake is that I could dissect this entire document, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Do not spend more time on it than you need to. I was speaking to someone last night, and honestly, this Genshin drama and online drama as a whole is pretty much like fast food. It gives you nothing good and provides you no value, but it's also like a train wreck where you can't stop not looking at it. You're always going to keep looking at it. But yeah, then I think all of us are getting a bit tired at the same time. I'm not reading 43 pages. And also, one line that really is frustrating is that in his fourth paragraph of his TLDR in his document, there says, "We have found out there's someone else that's gossiping about Brax. This person shares the same circle with Brax and myself, so naturally Brax's perspective is going to look like it was me. We are still digging to complete the truth and do not want a public manhunt. We'll deal with it privately." See, that just sounds like a massive, massive way to divert attention from himself and say, hey guys, it wasn't, it's not just me guys. There's someone else in secret out there talking about Brax. Well, if that's true or not, Atsu has been confirmed to be talking about Brax behind his back. That's nothing crazy. That's 100% confirmed. Now, he goes into obviously all the technical details about all the claims that Brax made. Yes, Brax did make a lot of claims. Were all of them accurate? Probably not. I don't really care about that. But the fact is, Atsu was talking behind everyone's back for a long time. And obviously everyone is a bit soft on the internet because that's what people do. That's what content creators are going to do. But at the end of the day, it kind of did limit Brax's career. With all this being said, Brax is still insanely successful, so he didn't really need any of Atsu's help or friends or advice or anything you want to say about that point. Instead of just yapping about nothing, what should we do about all of this? One, I think one thing people need to understand is that we need to stop holding content creators on pedestals as if they are greater than me and you. Well, at the end of the day, they're just people like me and you who either watch these videos, make videos. They don't need to be held in such high regard, and everyone needs to take everyone's word as gospel. It goes for everybody. Tectone, Brax, Atsu, anyone who makes these videos. And a lot of these people are just money driven. I think that's just a fact. I don't mean that in a bad way. This is a lot of people on here to make money, and this is their job. Am I gonna blame someone for trying to save their career releasing a 43-page document? No. Is it worth my time? No. I logged out of the Genshin drama a while ago because I did make a video on Envy because I was personally very, very frustrated about the stuff he said about the boycott, basically saying it's not worth it, there's no point, and if you want to do anything, just don't spend. I was a bit frustrated because he won't say that message. He just said, oh, don't spend in response to people attacking him. Did you go out and say the message saying, hey, Can you not spend on Genshin, please, for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month? Or can we speak up? No, he just said it in defense, saying, oh, why am I getting attacked? I don't really care. He shouldn't have got attacked. But not like he was going to say anything in the first place. It didn't look like it. I mean, no one looked like he was going to say anything. Everyone's too busy talking about the drama because it's easy views. When it was easy to talk about the Genshin boycott situation, yeah, you know, the other Genshin, when we were talking about the Genshin being dissatisfied, the whole 3 million reviews lost, everyone was happy to talk about it then. But everyone chases the latest trend. That's how YouTube works. Again, I don't blame them. But one thing I'm trying to do in this channel is actually push and spread awareness for the Boycott Genshin. And honestly, all of this is just really negatively impact Boycott Genshin. By the way, my eyes are freaking out. I don't know why. I got a like blur in my camera, so sorry about that. You're gonna have to deal with my eyes freaking out at the moment. So this is all basically really negatively affecting Boycott Genshin. It just split the community even more than it has. I don't think it can really be fixed too much at this point, because the damage is just so, the statements and claims have gone so unnecessarily convoluted, because no one wants to take blame for anything. And if they do, they gotta, it's just, I mean, look at all the documents yourself and you'll see exactly what I mean. It's gone to the point where like the time investment is just not worth it. Everyone has made all the claims so complicated and long and unnecessarily stupid that there's no way to prove all of this. So therefore, no one is guilty and no one is the problem at the same time, but people are and they're not to blame. That's basically how it looks. Is everyone's trying to say, oh, it's not me though. Basically what Atsu is doing, saying there's a secret third supervillain in the background chatting shite about Brax. But at the end of the day, Atsu, you were confirmed to be chatting shite about Brax to your friends, which then negatively impacted them. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you were talking smack about Brax in the background. That influenced someone else. They were like, hey, he's probably not a good guy. Then he probably started talking, or word got around. It's not that deep, and honestly, it still doesn't make you look good. But like I said, I do not care. I want to talk about Boycott Genshin and what this means for Boycott Genshin. It means we need to get the topic back on track. We need to spread the message outside of just this channel. I released a video about a guy getting sued 50k on a Genshin Sheet lawsuit, and everyone kept saying, cool, but Boycott Genshin, and I love that. That's great. That is really good. But we should also try to move this away from this channel as well, because 90% of the comments here are just Boycott Genshin, Boycott Genshin. I would love to see more on some more channels. Not that to say spam other channels, but I want to keep the conversation moving, not to this one small space. I don't want the conversation of all this irrelevant drama be taking up people's space, like mentally, when we should be working together as, you know, as a community to push Boycott Genshin. Because I think a lot of people just either forgot, just want to go back to playing the game, just don't have the mental energy to do this anymore. For that reason, I think we all need to come back together and actually try to push the game instead of giving time to content creators that are just trying to save face. Because, I don't know, like I said, it's a difficult one, because am I going to get angry at someone for trying to defend their career and their livelihood? No. But right now, let's all kind of work together to get this movement going again. I am working on a podcast with a few of the small creators who obviously are speaking about Boycott Genshin, and I think it'll be great to get the word out, to get conversations going, because at the end of the day, one person can't do anything. You guys watching are the people that are actually going to be able to make a difference, not me or any other content creator. So therefore, I think everyone having the same message with the same points to talk about, or even just having a discussion about this topic instead of trying to sweep it under the rug, which is what looks like it's actively going on right now. Looks like everyone is trying to actively get rid of the situation because it's not in anyone's best interest anymore. I will be hosting a podcast on this channel, hopefully Friday around 2 p.m. GMT. So please stay tuned for that. We'll have a lot of hosts, a lot of people that you may recognize. I think it'll be a great talk, and I think it'll be a great way to keep pushing Boycott Genshin, as honestly, this current drama is just not it. And that's me pretty much logging off from the situation. I will be focusing my efforts on more relevant things and not trying to look at other CCs to blame, because that's honestly not helping anyone and just making the Genshin space more toxic than it needs to be. But I will not be wasting any more time on the Genshin drama, as honestly, it adds no value at this point, and I'd rather work with other Genshin content creators to try pushing Genshin instead of just trying to, you know, push individual careers. I think trying to fix the game we all trying to play is a much better course. I'm logging off this one. This was a very much unscripted video, and a video I didn't want to make. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.